What's up, extra in the fucking ordinary? Hey, y'all. I know I said 9 o'clock, and I'm not, it's not 9 o'clock. And I said I was going to go live, and I'm not going live. I thought I'd do a pre upload video because I'm cooking, and I ain't going to be able to talk to y'all on the live and do the things. So, welcome to Extra in the Ordinary, guys. What up, though? You guys, I'm about to cook, so y'all gotta vibe with me, okay? I'm making my daughter requested, okay? I'm gonna do some steak, some potatoes from scratch, and some broccoli. As I talk to y'all about this Diddy thing, okay? I got my little drink over here. It's been a while. What's up, you guys? Extraordinary. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to my subscribers, first and foremost. I appreciate you guys. I do apologize for not doing the live. Okay, so don't hold it against my heart. Okay, and I apologize for not dropping this at 9 o'clock because I said 9 o'clock and I said live, and I done switched the whole goddamn thing up. Okay, but everything's fine. We're gonna keep this thing going. So yeah, I'm gonna be cooking while we talking about this damn Diddy thing, okay? Again, like, share, and subscribe, you guys, all the things. So, of course, y'all already know everybody's that's content anything or creating anything is on this Diddy and Cassie and this Diddy case, right? So it would only be right that I jump on because I always got something to say. Y'all already know. It's been a while, so and I really have been following the case. I really do have a real serious opinion about this. All BS aside, okay. It's crazy. Like, 1 minute I'm like, put that nigga up under the jail. Then the next minute I'm like, did he really? You know what I'm saying? People go through things in relationships, right? We all know that. We all know people go through things in relationships. And it happens, So the abuse part, first, okay, where do I start at? I'm all over the place, guys. But I'm going to start here. We're going to start with the video of the abuse, okay? Oh, I gotta grab my vegetables and extra cheese and broccoli. No, I'm just kidding. But so I'm gonna tell y'all what I did learn today that I didn't know. I did not know that you can be awarded $20 million and then still go testify. I thought once you got the money, that was it. You don't get to say nothing else. But what I found out today was because it's federal and the federal state picked it up is why she has been called to be a witness. It is sitting on $20 million. Go Cassie, girl. You did that, girl. So I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys knew that either, but I didn't know that. Ain't that crazy, you guys, that she got 20 million? 24 hours, 20 million. Oh, Diddy. But outside of that, so I did find that out today, that you can still get awarded that type of money and still go testify and tell your story. So that was interesting to me. What else was interesting to me since I've been watching it is, how this lady is 8 months pregnant, almost due, going through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did wash my hands, y'all, don't play with me. That's crazy. I feel for her, that she has to sit through that, relive that, and all that. Like, first, let me give my shout out to Cassie before I get to putting my dang on opinion and stuff and saying stuff. Let me give a shout out to Cassie and saying, now if I want justice for anything, I want justice for Cassie. Sores in your mouth, UTIs that you couldn't get rid of. I guess I ain't gonna never finish cooking, y'all, because I don't know how to cook and talk. I've never done this before. But what in the freaky deaky nasty blue dolphin what in the freaky deaky nasty blue dolphin 1999 is this going on, right? Because honey, I you know, I ain't gonna jump ahead of myself, but that was heartbreaking to hear. What do you mean? Oh, I need to put my seasoning on there. What do you mean you had sores in your mouth and UTIs and, you know, the medicine wouldn't, you couldn't stop it with the medicine and, oh my God. As you sit up 8 months pregnant right now. But that cat been getting got by that husband still though. So it just goes to show you, girl, you can still be nasty and be a hoe and get a husband. And have kids. I love her husband for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what unconditional love is. So don't ever think that you've done too much in your past will won't nobody love your nasty ass. That was tight. But I've been watching all these interviews. Let me throw some names out there. Gene, his bodyguard. Now, Gene, I believe what Gene been saying. I ain't gonna lie about that now. I believe what Gene been saying because he just don't seem like he got no reason to be lying and stuff. And the questions that they're asking him in his interviews, I've been watching different ones with different interviewers. His story ain't changed now. His story ain't changed, and he's never said that he saw Diddy do anything nasty, gay, or, you know, he says that. But the guy that I watched today, Chopper, yeah, Chopper said he walked in on that boy with the white man, and they was fondling balls and stuff. And, yeah, and it was a big white man, you know. Y'all got to go back and watch that. I did drop that on the channel. So y'all go back and watch it, because I love that interview. Like, he's a 100 guy. Like, that's a real ass nipper right there. Yes, he is. I loved everything about that interview. The questions, the way he answered. You know, like he said, man, don't run over their head or their body, run over their legs, though. You know, he don't want to kill nobody or nothing. I felt that. I feel like that about a couple people in my life right now. I don't want to run over your head and body, but I run over the motherfucking legs and the feet. But not neither near nor there. So, of course, her lawyers, the questions that they asked her, I'm following. You know, her answers are, I believe her. I believe that her answers are real. I do believe that Cassie started this thing out with Diddy wanting to please him, wanting to explore with him, wanting to, you know, make him happy. You know, come on now, ladies. You know, I don't know about the freak off part, but if you're nasty and freaky, yeah, if your man want to get down like that, you're going to get down like that. And let's not mention he's a billionaire. Okay? Let's keep that in mind this whole video. We're talking about a billionaire. B, not M. Okay? And the power that he has. So, and the baby was only 19, guys. She was 19 and Diddy was 37 years old. That's mind-blowing to me. Like, I mean, yeah, she's grown. You know, she's a grown woman. But that was a red flag already. Like, come on, man. I think that alone probably would be what gets him, I mean, that alone should be something. Because, honey, what is a 37-year-old man doing with a 19-year-old? That baby was just trying to get her career off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then you use that against her, manipulated her. There was definitely manipulation there. I tell you that right now. I believe that wholeheartedly. there was manipulation there. He, you know, a man can sense out insecurities. Okay, a man can smell when a woman is insecure or a woman is in awe of him. You know, that lets him know, okay, I can finesse this, you know. And Diddy knew he could finesse that baby. And I'm gonna call her a baby, but she ain't no baby now with 3 babies. But she was a little baby then, you know, 19 years old, trying to get her career off the ground. He got her at the moment of she was hungry. That baby just really wanted to, she just really wanted to get her career off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And he used that. He definitely used that with his big grown ass. So, but outside of that, I do believe that she started this thing off willingly. I say that now. She willingly did that. Probably for years. You know, until she realized that that was going to be her life. Till she realized that that was his life. Until she realized the drugs wasn't going to stop. You know, until he really started bringing different people into bed and doing all the you know, the beatings and the, oh my God, I'm not even gonna go to the video in the hallway. Did y'all see the unedited version? Oh Lord. What I couldn't understand is, well, I can't understand. Now, y'all excuse me. I might be all over the place because for one, I was rushing to get on here and I didn't have all the things together. But, so just follow me. Blue Dolphins. Let's go back to that. Did y'all hear him say Blue Dolphins? Now, I'm going to speak on the Blue Dolphin thing because I made a post on Facebook maybe about a year ago, right? And I went on Google and I took a screenshot of the Blue Dolphins and I posted, and my caption said, if you know what these are, you've already lived your best life, baby. No cap. I made that post, right? I'm the original of that post, by the way, because the muck went viral. Baby, when I tell you I still got people commenting on that video, I could not believe how many people was doing ecstasy back then. The whole world was high. I'm talking about the whole entire world. Well, the other 10% wouldn't, but baby, anybody that knows me knows, or anybody that have seen that's my friends on Facebook and now my friends on here, y'all know what I'm talking about. The freaking Facebook post went viral. Like literally, I still, after a whole year, still get people commenting on there, tagging people to about, oh my God, remember these? I'm talking about Blue Dolphins, baby. I got some people on there saying if they had a Blue Dolphin right now, they'll pop one, okay? But y'all know this fentanyl and shit out here. Don't be messing around, okay? But honey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all knew. If you know, you know. If you knew, you know, and you knew. And you still know. But the Blue Dolphins did, okay? Honey, changed my life, changed your life if you did them, and your life been changed since then, okay? Honey, baby, and you gotta think, Diddy had that stuff, that good stuff, real good stuff, you know? And not only was he doing the Blue Dolphins, that boy was on that coke too. And baby, Paula Cassie, 19 years old, he introduced her to it, got her on it, and introduced her to the whole swingers life and all that stuff, right? Now, I mean, tell the truth, shame the devil. If you did the Blue Dolphins, you know what the sex was like. Y'all know what that sex was like now. Stop playing now. Don't be out here acting like, oh, I wasn't doing it. Please, that first time, baby, I'm talking about how many times have you seen the sun come up, okay? All weekend. A little nasty, okay? So imagine having $1 billion and being off the Blue Dolphins. Put those two together. And being able to get anything you want when you want it. Oh Lord, thank God I was not a billionaire back then. Or a millionaire or something. Or any type of nair. Because honey, ain't no telling, I'll probably still be strung out right now. Yes, I did the Blue Dolphins. Yes, I did the drugs. Yes, I was on the stuff. Yes, I was. Back in those days. Not no more. Because I don't, that shit is too much right now. I don't know nothing about it. I drinks Crown Royal Apple. Okay? And some wine. And I smokes my weed. Don't nobody got time to be out here messing with the people. But yeah. Back then, yes, we partied hardy. So I asked myself, I say, is it sex trafficking or is it just somebody that was on drugs and was just having sex and having orgies? Because that's what a lot of people were doing. They just didn't have $1 million and they just wasn't Diddy. You know how many people that had orgies and sex with their friends and sex with their homeboys and their homegirls and the things off them drugs? Like, come on, man. That don't mean I need to go to jail for sex trafficking. No, ma'am. No, sir. That's not that. And if that was the case, shit, we all be in jail. If that's the case, right? We all be in jail, okay? Sitting right next to Diddy for the shit that we've done, okay? And, honey, it's insane. We done all did it. But that's not neither here nor there because, honey, they got your boy. They got your boy. And I'm trying to figure out, do y'all think that he should have took the 10 years? Because from what I'm hearing is that they offered him the plea deal of 10 years. Do y'all think he should have took that 10 years and set his ass down? Because what is Diddy, like 55 or something? He'd have been like Eddie, pushing Eddie. He'd have been like pushing Eddie probably. Or if he would even made it up out that jail. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, excuse me. Now they say if you ain't coughing and sneezing when you're using that seasoning, you ain't using it up. But, I don't know. I'm like, maybe he should have just took that plea deal because the way his lawyers is going right now, they ain't looking too good. And of course they're trying to make her look like a willing participant from them text messages. They done pissed the judge off. The judge like, what is the point of this? What is the point of this right here? Why are you wasting everybody's time? So I asked, what, just a little bit. I don't want it to be salty now. But that thing needs some seasons. I got 2 steaks in here, y'all, so don't be playing with me, okay? So what do y'all think? He should have took the 10-year plea deal and sat on down, or he should have did what he did by allowing all this explicit, nasty, filthy. Rub it on your nipples. Rub it on your nipples. Really, Diddy? Little gay boy. Rub it on your what? That's nasty. UTIs, you're nasty, Diddy. Now, I don't give a damn. That's just nasty now. And should no woman on this earth experience no crazy mess like that. That is way too much. That was too much for me. You know what I'm saying? We all done had a UTI now. I don't care what you're saying, ladies. We all had a UTI from something. And baby, medicine immediately. No sex immediately. And nothing immediately. Okay? Because please, this is uncomfortable. You know your body. Like, and then she says she just learned how to live with it. Girl, don't throw the whole coochie in the trash. Okay? Like, give me a whole new cooch. Because I ain't never going to do nothing with this one again. Ever again. Because that's nasty. And it sounds like it just was so painful for the baby. You know? I'm just trying to figure out if, I guess the question is, was it, oh shoot, was it, do I got some more paper? Oh, I know you're lying. Was it sex trafficking? Was it racketeering? Or was it just sexcapades drugs, rock and roll, money, and jealous relationship. Just a jealous relationship between two people that happen to be involved with drugs and money and all the things. And, you know, Cassie's she owns up to the fact that she wasn't innocent now. She wasn't all that innocent herself. Talking about she gonna kill that lady. So why you gonna kill the lady if you don't want to be there with him? See, that's what I would have been. If I'm a prosecutor or something, I'd have been thinking like, so you wanted to kill the lady because she was fucking with Diddy, but then you say that he was making you do all these things. So did he make you do it? Did he force you to do it? Or did he not? You done already got $20 million. Like, that's my thing. So I guess she couldn't sit that down because she got subpoenaed by the federal court to come. So I guess she could not come. Okay, that makes sense. What else do I need in here? Onions, bell peppers, butter. Okay, season. So I'm just trying to figure out. Pop this in here. Ooh, that's hot, y'all. It's a little hot. Oh, okay. So I guess the question is, did he make her do it? Or was this something willingly that she did on her own? Yes, you got all these people doing their testimony of they seen him abuse Cassie. And that's another thing. These fucking grown-ass men that were around while this little girl was getting done. You know, he just had too much damn power. That's the way I see it. You know, it was just too much power. And one thing I did hear today was that made me feel like what I feel like is karma. I think it's just karma. You know, karma's coming back to get his ass. It ain't really got nothing to do with Cassidy, I don't think. But karma. That's the universe. You just can't get away with certain stuff. You know, we all got to answer for what we've done in life. Behind closed doors, in the dark, in the light. What's done in the dark always going to come to the light. Now, later, whenever. You know, it's going to come to the light. And I think that Diddy thought he got bigger than what he got bigger than what he was. You know what I'm saying? And this is the price he had to pay. I don't think that it has anything to do so much with Cassidy. With Cassie, I mean. Cassidy. That's stupid. It's all right. I don't think it has much to do with that. I think she just kicked it off, you know, like everybody's been saying. But I do believe that boy done did a lot of wrong shit in his life, y'all. And God sits high, baby. Okay? God sits real, real high. And you just out here playing, Diddy. You was out here playing like, you know, you fucked around over there with the liquor people, too. The white folks that made more money than you. And if y'all go back and watch the video, the interview with the guy that I posted today was what's his name, y'all? The rapper, Chopper. Yeah, Chopper made a lot of valid points today. And I've been saying what Chopper said, that Diddy owed them people, them white people. You know, he fucked around and went against the hand that fed, and they put him, they paid to have it disappear, and then they paid to have it reappear. And there was nothing that he could do about it. Because when they don't, and I said this as soon as he went to jail. Now, I am going to say this. This is off my mind. I said this immediately. When they wouldn't give that man a bond, I knew it was over them. Because when you can't buy yourself out of jail, $50 million, so y'all going to turn down $50 million in a bond. Baby, they finna make you sit down. They about to make you sit down. You know, money is what get people out of this. But they don't even want that man's money, honey. Okay? They don't even want his money, honey. That's dangerous. You know, that's scary and that's dangerous. I feel very sad for his children. Them little babies. You know, they little babies to me, even though they grown, y'all. They grown kids. But, you know, it's just sad. You know, their mother is gone. Kim Porter, rest in peace to her. Oh, God, you know, what would she have to say about this from the dead? It just makes you wonder, right? And then I was looking at the picture of her and Cassie at the some place they were at on the red carpet, and he had Cassie and Kim Porter standing next to him. And it's just like, girl, was this a jealousy thing? Because I'm sure that's what they're saying about Cassie, that she just revenging and she was in love with him, and you know, it could go. It's just a lot. It's oh shoot, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in, you guys, and they're only on, what is this, the 4th day of the trial or the 5th day? But Cassie's done because they wanted to get her out of there. They wanted to get her out of there because she's about to have that baby. But y'all see, they said Don from Making the Band is next. Okay, so my trash can is okay, don't close on me, trash can again, okay? My sinuses is killing me. So my trash can is one of them wave trash cans. And I'm trying to put these potatoes in and keep closing on me. The late girl from Making the Band, she's supposed to be the next witness. So we shall see. Who else do y'all think they gonna call? I'm trying to figure out what man they gonna call, okay? Because, honey, everybody is quiet. Where is Jay-Z at, honey? And Beyonce, honey. Where's these people at, child? And then y'all see what they saying about that retarded ass nigga Stevie J. Baby, they said Stevie J been over there getting that back blown out. That's what they said now. Wow, he talking about free my friend. Yeah, I know you is. You better sit down somewhere before they call your little ugly self to the stand. I'm just playing, y'all. Come on. How do I leave this trash can open? This is whack. Stop. Just open. Do I hold the button? Y'all. But yes. I don't know. I've been watching it. I hope y'all been watching it. This is like bigger than the OJ. This is bigger than OJ Simpson. Like for real, for real. Girl, nothing. I'm peeling these potatoes, child. That's my child, y'all. But yeah, I just want to get on here, honey, and just see what is going on because, you know, I've been in a relationship where, you know, when the man got the money, man, and you get in that moment, you get in that tied up bullshit, you know, a nigga try to control you. You know, the manipulation. You know, I had an ex that did it to me. And I take full accountability and responsibility that my dumb ass allowed, you know, that the nigga had the money. And sure enough, that nigga started popping me upside my goddamn head. Because he had the money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that money, that's why you always, ladies, get your own motherfucking bag. Don't ever let a nigga have that bag and you ain't got that bag, okay? Because your ass gonna get slapped, okay? There ain't no love right there. Get your own money. Always have your own money to leave so you ain't got to be tied down. Always put something to the side because, baby, when the shit hits the fan, I wish a nigga would ever again have me in a position where I can't move around on a nigga. Well, I've never even been in that type of situation again, so I'm just saying. But it happens, and I'm not the only one it happened to. You know what I'm saying? It's a woman right here, right now, watching this damn YouTube video right now, trying to figure out how the fuck she gonna get away from a nigga. Okay? And he got her about I was finna say about her balls, but he got her, you know, wrapped up because she ain't got nowhere to go, and he got the money, and you know what I'm saying, using and abusing her. But, man, don't ever let a man have control over you like that. Because these niggas the ego is real. That damn ego, I'm telling you. And I think Diddy just, you know, you watch some of his videos now, or his interviews now, he been telling us. He really has been telling us, like, But no, Diddy couldn't do no wrong. You know, that's too much power for one person. I think too. I think he had too much power. Um, it was just too much for him. You know, and then now his damn kids. I'm hearing that his damn churn, that little boy, is doing the same thing. They gonna get him too. Like, little nigga, why is you putting your hands up people's skirts? The apple don't fall far from the tree. Let me find out. But you know, I'm sure it has to be very, very hard for his family. You know, I ain't gonna, you know, all this is allegedly. Now, I don't know what's going on. I'm watching it just like y'all watching it. But of course, I'm gonna speak on it just like everybody else speaking on it. Sure. Let's talk about it. You know? This is gonna wake up the industry though, because ain't no more sexcapades going on. Ain't no more freaky deaky going on. Niggas don't want to fuck with no binges. Nigga, boy, niggas is pulling out cameras. I'm saying this is gonna wake up the world though. Hey, y'all better watch yourself. You gotta watch yourself out there. You just never know. I'm telling you, y'all. I promise you, I done had my time in my day. And I'm just so thankful, Lord, that was back then. And, you know, that time came and went. And I had a rock star lifestyle. You know, we kicked it at a good time. Popped them blue dolphins. Stayed up all night. Went to the club. Stood on tables. Drank orange juice. Yeah, did all that. And a nigga made it through that era. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. But I'm telling y'all, it still, to this day, haunts me. And I'm going to be honest. So I can feel Cassidy on that. I mean, why I keep calling that lady Cassidy, y'all? I can feel Miss Cassie on that. Even some things that I did when I was popping them pills, I'm not happy about. And I'm sad. And it makes me sad. And I wish I could turn back the hands of time and not do it. But I had a good time doing it, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all a choice. We all have choices. And I had a choice. Nobody forced me to do it, you know. If anything, I got everybody else on drugs. I was the culprit. Pop one of these. And that's the truth. Ask somebody. And I'm not proud of that, but I'm just saying. Yeah. So, you know. Didn't nobody know what Blue Dolphins was until I introduced them. You know what I'm saying? To my girl, let's try one of these. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. No, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have introduced nobody to that stuff. Because somebody introduced it to me. But I couldn't be high by myself. So I did. I introduced my friends to it. And we just all was high. Like I said, this was years and years ago now. But hey, we had a good time doing it. And I think part of me saying Diddy was having a good time. But the abuse part is where he fucked up, I think. You didn't have to hit the bitch. What you be hitting the lady for? You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you do. So, I had to get on here, y'all. Like I said, sorry I didn't go live. Okay? My bad. But I did say I was going to go live, y'all. It is diabolical how many paper towels I use. This is why I keep thousands and thousands of paper towels. It's diabolical what is going on. I'm really surprised that Diddy even took this thing to trial. But the way his I don't know. We only 5 days in, so we're only 5 days in. It could go either way, so I ain't gonna even speak on it and say what could happen or what I think gonna happen. But because, like I said, part of me feel like he might get acquitted, you guys. A part of me feel like that. You know, they might paint her and these girls as, you know, we all was high. We was all getting high. What you talking about? They was willingly, and that's what it was. But that video of him beating that lady is what's going to probably put him under. And depending on what these other ladies say, that's going to put him under. And they just might make an example of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Too much power. Too much power. I tell you that. Too much power. But somebody got more power than him. So it's all going to play out right here in our eyes. It's on every mouth. If this ain't the talk of the talk of the talk, and I'm talking too. I'm jumping on a bandwagon too, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, and comment on this video now. I might go live on the next one. I think I might go live on the next one. But like, share, subscribe. Let's comment. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. What you think going on? What do you feel? And let me say this too, ladies. I'm not taking up for Diddy. I am not. I think that is very horrible what happened to Cassie. That video, I can't even watch him kicking her like that. Like, that is the saddest shit in the fucking world. No woman walking this earth deserves that. And if you're in an abusive relationship, please get the fuck out. Leave. Go. Like, your future. Go. You can do better. I know it might seem like you can't do better than him and he loves you, but that is not love. And you do have a voice. And you should stand up for yourself. Tell somebody. Call a hotline. Call me. Or whatever you got to do. But ladies, don't let no man take your power away. Because that's exactly what Diddy did. This lady was a beautiful singer. Beautiful voice. Beautiful career ahead of her. Young and vibrant. And he stripped her of that. So yes, she did deserve that $20 million. And yes, Cassie, I got your back on that. For real. Like, you deserve all the fucking justice in the world. But for anybody that is lying on that man and they just did that because they wanted to be in the presence of Diddy because he's a billionaire, and they just wanted to love on Diddy and daddy love and all that, they wrong. Okay? Don't be putting no man behind bars because your ass wanted to do what you're doing. But at the end of the day, the courts shall prevail. And what's done in the court of the law, they going to make their decision. And we're going to sit back and watch this thing. And, yeah. That's me. AP, baby. Extraordinary podcast. I got some stuff coming up, y'all. So please like, share, subscribe to the channel, you guys. Come on, run this thing up, y'all. Y'all like the conversation I had tonight. And I'll double back on this thing. But I am going to double back because it's the trial still going, right? What we got? 8 more weeks, they say? Oh, my sinus is y'all. I'm sorry. 8 more weeks, they say? So, yeah. I'm definitely going to be jumping back on here because I got to keep the channel going about this situation. I just can't talk about it right now and not talk about it when it starts doing starts getting deeper and deeper, right? So I will be back. Like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you to my subscribers. And yup, potatoes, broccoli, steak. This is from a child. And I did a 12-hour shift today. I know you lying. Motherhood does not stop, okay? All right, you guys. I love y'all. Subscribe.